Hi dear students, how are you? I hope with you all are fine. Today we have to discuss our first chapter of our subject physical science. The first chapter is matter around us. Matter around us. What is meant by the matter? What is meant by the matter? In everyday life, in so many things we have to consider as a in the form of the matter. That's mean how we can define the matter. How we can define the matter. Suppose this is what marker. Is it matter? Is it matter? You're drinking the water. Is it matter? You're taking the oxygen. Is it matter? You have the so many of the things, maybe living things and non-living things. Is the things are the matter? Yes or no? Sir, how we can conclude any object is a matter or not? Yes, anything is in this world, whatever it may be living thing or non-living thing, it should have the mass. It should have the mass. It need to have the mass and it should occupy the space. That means these two conditions are necessary. Anything is in this world, whatever it may be living thing, maybe non-living thing, it should have the some amount of the mass and it should has the occupy the space. Yes, mass and space. If it is there two, that we have to consider as a matter. That should be considered as a matter. Suppose X object is there. It have the mass is 2 grams. It's occupying the sum of the space, whatever it may be, sum of the space only it is occupying. Shall we consider this is a matter? Yes, we should be consider it is a matter. Suppose Y object is here. Y object is here. It have the mass is maybe 3 grams. It don't occupying the space. Yes, it don't have the any space. Okay, that's mean it should not be considered as a matter. Any object, if it is have the two conditions only, that we have to consider as a matter. Remaining things we should not consider as a matter. Suppose you are there, you have the some mass and you are occupying the some space on the earth. That means you are also considered as a matter. Okay, how the matter existing? In how many states the matter is existing? Matter is existing in 3 states according to our physical science subject. Matter existing in how many states? 3 states. What are those? Solid, liquid and gases. According to our physical science subject, matter existing in how many states? 3 states. What is that? Solid state, liquid state and gaseous state only. According to the biological science, 4th state of matter. According to the biological science, 4th state of matter is plasma state. Which state? Plasma state. According to the biological science, the 4th state of matter is plasma state. What is the 5th state of matter? According to the science and technology, everyday life science is developing. According to the science and technology, Bose-Einstein state. Bose-Einstein state. It is in a scientist name. This is the 5th state of the matter. According to our subject, just we have to remember only 3 states of the matter. What is that? Solid state and liquid state and gaseous state. But according to your biological science subject, the 4th state of the matter is plasma state. The 5th state of the matter according to science and technology, that is a Bose-Einstein state. What are the example for this solid state? Yes, this is in a marker. Your pen, your pencil, your eraser, your compass box, your books. Yes, these all those things are the example for the solid state. Solid objects, what is there surrounding of your house, that we have to consider as an example for the solid state. What are the example? What are the example for the liquid state? What are the example for the liquid state? Just you have to tell milks are, oils are, juices are, everything. These all those things also we have to consider as an example for the liquid state. Suppose here bromine is there. What is there? Bromine. It is present in which state? Liquid state it will be present. Cesium and francium also present in the which state? Liquid state only it will be present. Cesium, francium, bromine, gallium and mercury. These 5 elements also present in the liquid state that we have to remember, most important. Cesium, francium, bromine, gallium and mercury. Once more I am revising, note down. Cesium, its symbol is Cs. Francium, its symbol is Fr. Bromine, its symbol is Br. Gallium, its symbol is Ga. Mercury, its symbol is Hg. These 5 elements will present in the liquid state. The 5 elements present in which state? Liquid state, that we have to remember. And the example for the gases, sir, carbon dioxide, yes, right answer. Sir, air, sir, right answer. Oxygen, sir, right answer, sir. Nitrogen, sir, right answer. This all those things also example for the gases. Simply I am writing the few of the gases, that also note down. Hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, oganesson. These all those things also example for the gases. Hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, oganesson. These all those things also example for the gases. What we got? Example for the solids, example for the liquids, example for the gases. That also you have to note down. Sir, we don't we write, sir, this example, what we know that we can write. Yes, you can write, there is no problem. Okay, what we know that we have to write. Now we have to discuss the properties of the solid, liquid and gases. What we have to discuss? Properties of the solid, liquid and gases. Yes, which kind of the properties are there, how it is there. All the gases, liquids and solids, will they have the similar properties or different properties? Why they have the different properties? That things we have to discuss in this class. Okay, here solid objects, liquid objects, gases objects. What we are discussing about the properties of the solid, liquid and gases. Properties, what we have to discussing? Properties of solid, liquid and gases only we are discussing. Okay, first property, shape. For the solid substances, how the shape will be present? This is a marker, how it is appearing like the cube. Maybe just you are expecting like the cube. Suppose if I give to you people, if you take and catch, is there any change in the shape? There is no change. If you keep on the slab, yes, first floor or second floor, will it change? No. Sir, if you throw it outside, yes, throwing, will it change? No, there is no chance to change. If we keep it anywhere in your packet, in my packet, on your slab and my slab, wherever you keep, there is no chance to change the shape of the solid objects. So shape of the solid objects is fixed shape. Fixed shape. Okay, what is the shape of the liquid substances? Suppose one Kinley water bottle you have to take. The shape of the water is like that water bottle, like that water bottle. If you transfer into the plate, while you eating the meals, now in that plate you have to pour. At that time the shape of the water is like plate. Suppose if you transfer into the bucket, at that time shape of the water is like the bucket. That's mean liquid substances shape is changing due to the requiring apparatus. Once we are taking in the bucket, the shape only like the bucket. Once we are taking in the plate, the shape only like the plate. That's mean liquid substances shape is depends on requiring apparatus. Depends on requiring apparatus. What is that? Requiring apparatus. Requiring apparatus. The liquid substances shape is depending on requiring apparatus. Apparatus means requiring equipment, material. Okay. What is the shape of the gases? Will they have the proper shape? There is no chance to have the proper shape. No shape. Here about the gases, 2 points we have that most important. We have to remember CNG. Expand CNG, compressed natural gas. What is that? Compressed natural gas. Natural gas. Expand the CNG, compressed natural gas. Expand LPG, liquid petroleum gas. Liquid petroleum gas. CNG mean compressed natural gas, LPG mean liquid petroleum gas. This CNG consisting that what? Methane. Its formula is what? CH4. Compressed natural gas consisting the CNG. Okay, this consisting the gas is methane. Its formula is what? CH4. Methane formula is CH4. Compressed natural gas. Here LPG consisting the gases are butane. Sometimes butane plus propane. Okay, sometimes only butane will be present. Only butane will be present. Sometimes butane with propane also present. Sometimes butane, propane with ethane also present. Most important. Okay, CNG consisting only methane. LPG consisting butane sometimes butane with propane, sometimes butane, propane and ethane. These three kind of the gases will be combining, so that only this kind of the gases also present in the LPG and CNG. This CNG used for the vehicles. CNG used for the vehicles. This LPG used for the cooking. LPG used for cooking, CNG used for the vehicles only. Most important concept that we have to remember. Maybe we can get in the 1 mark question, otherwise in the choose the correct answers. Okay, volume. What is the volume of the solid substances? Suppose in my hand it is occupying the sum of the space. Suppose if you keep and our slab of building, how much space it will be occupied? Same or change? Same space only it will be occupied. Wherever you keep these substances, solid substances, they occupying the space will be the same. That means volume will be the same. So it is in a fixed volume. The liquids also same volume only it will be occupying. So it's also having the fixed volume only. These gases don't have the fixed volume. No fixed volume. No fixed volume. That we have to remember. Next one, compressibility. Compressibility. Third property is compressibility. What is meant by the compressibility? Suppose this is in a solid object, I am applying the some force on this one. At the time the molecules will become close together. That process we have to consider as the compressibility. Sponge duster you have to take. When you apply the some force, what will be happen? The sponge duster will become close together. That means we are applying force. No, the molecules are coming close together. No, this we have to consider as a compressibility. This we have to consider as a compressibility. Comparing the solid, liquid and the gases, whom compressibility will be more. Suppose one syringe we have to take in the hospital. When we go to the hospital, they can give the injection. No, that syringe one we have to take. Just we have to pull back the nozzle and push it. easily it will be moving because of it consisting the gas only. It is moving as a easily. Now in the second situation, we have to pull back the nozzle with water. Now you have to apply some force on that one. It will be move as somewhat difficult. Why it is moving as a somewhat difficult? Because of there is a presence of the water. In the first situation, there is a presence of the gas. That's mean here in the when it is in the water, we have to apply the more force on that one comparing to the gas only. Next, your pen or pencil, you have to take and apply the force. Maybe is there any chance to come very close together? There is no chance to come to very close together because of it is in a solid object. That's why there is no chance to come very close together. That's mean when we comparing with the gas, liquid, solid, which molecules are coming close together? Only the gaseous molecules are coming close together as well. That's mean the compressibility of the gases will be the more. As the compressibility of the liquids will be the moderate. That compressibility of the solids will be the less. As maybe in the examination there is a chance to ask the question, solid, liquid, gases, which they have the more compressibility? Gases, they have the more compressibility. As next one, diffusion. Yes, diffusion. What is meant by the diffusion? Suppose one of our classmates, one of our friend is coming to our classes lately without bathing to our class. As maybe we can get the smell from him. How it is coming the smell? Again, one of our friends is coming into our class also. He also late, but perfume smelling is coming. He is sitting in the behind of our classroom. At corner place only he is sitting, but smell only coming. It is only spreading throughout of our class. How it is possible? In the early morning, as our mother will be keeping the incense sticks nearby the guard, as we are in the outside, but smell also coming. As our sister is preparing idli with the chutney, the smell also coming out. It is moving into the all rooms of our house. How it is possible? That's mean the smell molecules are moving from one place to another place. That's mean one substance's particles are moving with another substance from one place to another place. That we have to consider as a diffusion. Suppose perfume particles are moving from here. Suppose from myself. Perfume particles are moving from myself to yourself. That's mean here to there the perfume particles are moving with air. Here the perfume particles it's combining with the air, moving and reaching to your body. That's mean reaching to your nose. That's mean one substance's particles are moving from one place to another place by the another substance. That process we have to known as a diffusion. Comparing the solid, liquid and gases, which kind of the particles will be move as a easily? Solid, liquid, gases comparing time, which kind of the particles will be moving as a easily, as a early, as a fastly? That's mean gases particles will be move as a easily comparing with the liquid and solid. That's mean diffusion rate will be more in the gas. Diffusion rate will be the more in the gas, as here the moderate, here the less only. Moderate and here the less only. Okay, well, those who are selling the milk in the early morning, they are adding the some amount of the water. That's mean water particles are mixing with the milk throughout of that bottle. That's mean there also what happening? Diffusion process is happening. The fishes are living in the water and they are taking the oxygen for them respiration process. How they are taking the oxygen is dissolved in the water by the diffusion process only. Suppose we have the one of the lab activity, just we have to take the round bottom flask. What we have to take? Round bottom flask. In the round bottom flask we have to take the some amount of the water. To this water few drops of the KMNO4 potassium permanganate we have to add the few drops. Only 4-5 drops only we have to add. At that few of the second, this total liquid will be changed into the pink color. How it is happened? Only we added few drops only. Total amount of the water also become has a pink color by the diffusion process. That means spreading the particles, moving the particles from one place to another place by the another substance. This process we have to known as a diffusion. The diffusion rate is more in the gases. The compressibility is more in the gases. Okay, which they don't have the shape and volume. Gases, they don't have the shape and volume, which they have the fixed shape and volume. Solids and liquids, they have the fixed shape and volume, which depends on the requiring apparatus for them shape. That's mean the liquids only. Yes, this is our the first class. Once you have to listen carefully. Yes, once again you have to read our textbooks, what they mentioned in the textbook. If you have the any doubt, you have to message to our school number. Okay, otherwise you have to message in our school group also. I can give the reply when I am free. Okay, remaining classes we have to continue as later. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.